Okay, everybody, as we continue to move forward with this, time for you to put the rice into the pan. And the way the Spanish does it, I always make it like a little cross, you know. Why? I have no idea. But anyway, the cross didn't come out too good. Now, the way I like to do my paella, right, is I like to take the paella and I like to mix all those flavors into the rice. I want that rice to pick up on the flavors that I already got in the pan. You understand what I'm saying? So anyway, now, I'll tell you what. If you go to Columbia Cafe, there's a place in Tampa called, not the Columbia restaurant, okay? This is Columbia Cafe over in Channelside. If you look at their menu, they've got a paella recipe that's just like mine. It's just like mine, except the exact same way and everything, except the seasoning. I don't know what seasonings they use, and I don't really care. But if you go and look at people make paella on the internet, come up with your own seasoning, you can make yours too, okay? So anyway, now that I've got, and I've turned the fire down so I can mix the rice in, and so I can scrape up that saccharide off the bottom. Now, what the saccharide is, the saccharats, okay, that is when you are making paella, or when you're cooking any food, okay, that's the stuff that sticks to the bottom of the pan and gives it more flavor. I like to put it on high, not traditionally the way you do it, but that's the way I do it. I put it on high so I can get a saccharide base that I can stir into this rice, okay. So the next thing I'm going to do here, that the rice is well flavored now, turn it back up high. Now, of course, now you're just cooking rice, okay? You're just cooking rice, and what I mean by that is, however much rice you put in here, twice the amount of water. Just like great-great-grandmama and grandmama and mama told me. That's how you cook rice. Now what you want to do, you just want to shimmy all the rice down to the bottom. Shimmy the rice down to the bottom. You'll see people do this many different ways, but this is just how I'm doing it. Now I've got special tools for bigger pots and pans. Now one thing about this pan is I've used it a lot and it's kind of warped, okay? So what I want to do is I want this pan to be level. So what I'm going to have to do is turn the pan over here and put something up under the handle so it can stay level. So I'm going to go ahead and do that to make sure everything's level, because if there's too much water on one side of the pan, because the pan is unlevel, that means the rice over here might not cook the way it's supposed to. So I'm going to take care of all that to make sure that the rice cooks evenly. And Dr. Lee, I shall return. So y'all can watch me eat.